You're tuned in to B&T Unscripted. Get ready for raw, real, and unfiltered conversations with the award-winning radio show host Tiffany K and her co-host Brandon. It's life, love, and laughter. Unscripted, unpredictable, and unforgettable. Buckle up. You're listening to B&T Unscripted.
And we're back on a Monday.
Yes.
After a long weekend for many, for President's Day.
Yeah.
I always forget it's President's Day.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do. We keep hearing like, oh, it's for veterans and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like sitting there second guessing myself. And I'm like, is it? I'm a veteran myself.
Yeah,
obviously.
you're like, wait a second.
I'm like, is it really for us?
What?
I don't even know what holiday, you know.
I literally heard somebody, it was like a radio station. They were like, oh, we're doing veteran like shout out and
like
thank
a promo
you
thing
and everything for a Monday show. We're gonna do like, you know, all this patriotic music, which I get patriotic music for presidents, but they're like, but it's to thank all the veterans and everyone out there. I'm like, but it's President's Day.
I mean, we appreciate it,
of course,
I'm sure, you know, but
it was specifically to honor. They said to honor President's Day, and I was like, I think you guys are confused.
yeah. I mean,
you're a little bit confused.
I mean, we appreciate it, you know,
Yeah.
but I think it's really dedicated to all the presidents,
yeah.
you know, past and present, you know. But
Interesting.
anyways,
moving on.
Moving on.
We are on to B&T Unscripted. I'm Tiffany.
I'm Brandon.
This is where you get all your chaos, your update on the news you didn't know or that you needed to know. And maybe you still don't need to know it, but we're still going to tell you anyway.
Yeah, and some cool stories that we find along the way,
Yep.
and just personal stories that we want to share, maybe some crazy stuff that happened to us.
Definitely. By the way, before we get into all of our stories, one, we hope you had a great Valentine's weekend.
Yes, hopefully you had a lot of fun. You know, even if you're single, hopefully you treated yourself nice
Yes.
to like a nice coffee or took care of yourself.
Or if you had Valentine's Day, ladies, hopefully you enjoyed that too.
Yeah, with your friends and had a good time. And
I don't think there's a male version of Valentine's Day. Valentine's, is that a thing?
a bro day.
A bro day, maybe?
I don't know, actually.
I don't think that's a thing. We should
I
make
don't
it a
know.
thing for 2027.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Maybe we should start a movement or something, you know.
Movement for Bro Day.
Move on, you know.
So we hope you had a great weekend. We also want to give a huge shout out and thank you to Stockyards Restaurant and Bar here in downtown Fredericksburg.
Yes, thank
you. We gave
you.
them a little review for B&T Table for Two on Friday. We went to lunch.
They were awesome.
They were so good. Shout out to our waitress Shayna again. They shared a lot of our stuff on their social media, so make sure to go follow them. But we can't wait to go back, check out some of their karaoke they're having.
Yeah,
on
we got
Mondays.
invited to do some karaoke, so who knows? They might have B&T karaoke one night, so that would be really fun. But all jokes aside, thanks so much for the hospitality. I'm so happy they had a great, successful first week launch.
And weekend. I saw it like packed this weekend.
Yeah, and with line dancing, and they had like a band, it seemed
Yeah.
like, live music. So please go check out their stuff. They have great food, great atmosphere, or even if you want to just go dance. Do
it.
Have a beer.
Ride the bull.
You know, have a few drinks, get that liquid courage in you, get on the bull, fly off that thing, and go home. You
Sounds
know?
like a great time. Just another Tuesday.
Sir, get off the stage. Get off the stage. Hey, security. Yeah.
Why do I feel like you say that like you've been there before?
Hey, moving on. You know?
Moving on. But anyways, yeah, shout out to them. And now let's get into our show today. It is our daily headlines time. And I think you're going to find this one interesting. I didn't actually tell you what this one was. So you know how we've been obsessed lately, which we're going to talk about later for reality review with Gordon Ramsay and food and everything.
Yeah.
Well, you would think people like Gordon Ramsay or even Guy Fieri
Yep.
are people who are chefs, who have restaurants, kind of try everything and eat everything, right?
Yep.
Well, I have an article, thanks to Fox News, that these are 6 foods even Guy Fieri refuses to eat.
Interesting.
Some common and some bizarre. Now, Guy Fieri, if you remember, I think he's originally from Ohio. he went around and tried all these different restaurants and, rated them and all these things.
I think he went across the world, too.
He did. It usually was like the crazy ones, too. I was talking about like
some crazy
the ones
stuff.
that like, oh, you have to eat this giant sandwich, be the first one to finish it. It has all kinds of stuff.
Like challenges and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
He would always go do that. So he's known for eating some odd things, even around the world, right?
Yeah.
So for him to say he's not even eating these 6 foods, this tells you something, okay? So recently he was talking about, being on diners, drive-ins, and dives, going across America, everything that he's built in his career. But even the self-proclaimed mayor of Flavortown has his limits. And some of the dishes Fieri won't touch are surprisingly common in everyday diets. He's 58-year-old Emmy-winning chef, so keep that in mind. So number 1, ghost peppers.
That's from North Carolina, ain't it?
I think so.
Or the Carolinas?
I think so.
I've heard of it when I was living in North Carolina while I was stationed there. And I heard it's like the hottest pepper.
Yes. That's the thing. Fieri is known for loving spicy food.
Yeah.
But even he has his limit, and those are ghost peppers, ranked among the hottest peppers in the world at roughly 1 million Scoville heat units.
That's crazy.
He said one time he did try them. It says, one day these things are going to eat my soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you love spicy too.
Yeah, I don't think I would go to that level.
You don't think so?
Like, I heard stories about that, and it's just like, it's just not doable.
Not fun.
It's just not doable, you know?
It's kind of like when you have to go to the bathroom after Taco Bell, but this would be worse.
Yeah, I've heard people get like sent to the hospital because of
I didn't
those
know
things.
that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because it like goes through your system and it's so hot that
Dang.
it might mess up your digestive system.
Oh my goodness.
Or you might be shooting out fire out
I don't know about
out
that.
the other end.
You become a dragon from eating ghost peppers.
Yeah, so don't do that, guys. You know.
Okay, well, I think we're on page with Guy Fieri for that one.
Yep.
Number 2, peanut butter hamburgers.
That's interesting.
A cheeseburger topped with peanut butter may sound like a novelty, but it's a very tough sell. On an episode of the show with Guy Fieri, he reacted strongly, saying, "I absolutely don't enjoy that at all. I want to go home."
Yeah, that's an interesting combination right there.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that one either.
It's like you have a few too many beers and you're trying to like figure something in your pantry. You're like, I'm gonna make a cheeseburger with peanut butter on it. Yeah,
it sounds great. It's that like
heck yeah, brother.
drunk
Yeah.
deal. Number 3, I think I can get behind on this one. Cow brains.
Wow, I never really heard of that. Yeah.
Fieri sampled fried cow brains at Oklahoma's Cattleman's Steakhouse during season 7 of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, and visibly struggled with the texture. He said that has to be the least favorite food on his list. He will never touch it again.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
I don't blame him. Number 4, sorry, Scottish folks, but haggis. Scotland's national dish doesn't get a free pass either. Haggis, which traditionally includes sheep's heart, liver, and lungs mixed with oats and spices, falls under the no category for Guy Fieri. He said apparently he sampled it at one point, and he admitted it was well seasoned, but absolutely disgusting.
I've heard of that. Yeah, I've heard of that dish, and I heard it's either you love it or you don't.
Yeah.
Type deal.
I think that's really true for a lot of European dishes if you're American.
Yeah.
Especially because a lot of their stuff is very heavy, too.
I don't know. I mean, when I went overseas, like, I loved it. Like, the soups and stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, the potatoes. Like,
I'll tell you what, I went to Germany when I was in college for like a choir tour, and I had a hard time with breakfast though because it's so heavy. Like they're really into like a lot of heavy meats and stuff for breakfast, where if you think about here, we're getting cereal or a bagel, like something very light.
I loved it.
I liked it for like the first 2 days, and then after that I was like, I can't eat anymore.
I don't know. That's
my Fruit
That's
Loops.
one thing when I was over there, like it just felt like it was more natural. And like when we came back over here, it's just like you could taste the difference, like the grease and stuff like that.
I was very picky in college though, so like when I went on that trip, like they had us eat the traditional stuff, and I didn't like any of it. But we had our free meals for lunch, and my free meal always ended up being like a McDonald's over in Germany.
Yeah, we're
working on that.
Yeah, we're working on your diet, but you're getting better. For
Thank
sure.
you.
Yes.
Number 5, liver and onions. Guy Fieri says he can't even be in the same room as that dish.
Interesting.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never tried it. I don't want to ever try it. That sounds like, no offense, but like old people food.
No.
Like when you're in the nursing home and they're like liver and onions.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 6, last one on this list. This one's gonna surprise you. Eggs.
Like just regular eggs, scrambled eggs, or just
eggs. Most surprising item on Fieri's list is plain egg dishes. While he'll use eggs as an ingredient in sauces and baked goods, he avoids them when they're the star of the plate.
Interesting.
He says he compared scrambled eggs to liquid chicken.
Maybe that's just like a mental thing. Like he thinks of it that way,
maybe.
And he's like, he like cringes or something.
I guess so.
I don't know. Maybe
that's one I can't get behind. I like eggs.
Yeah, me too.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's just a classic. I mean, you can't really go wrong with eggs.
No, you can't.
You know?
So those are 6 foods that even Guy Fieri won't touch. Let us know if you're on that list as well, or if there's a food that you won't touch either. You can hit us up, DM us.
Yeah,
comment.
let us know what your favorite dish or what your worst dish is.
Yeah.
You know?
You're looking hard over there. I'm like, what are you thinking about? Which dish?
Yeah, I can't get over that he doesn't like eggs. I did
know.
not expect that one.
I'm like,
that caught me off guard.
You know why? Because we love Gordon Ramsay, and you started doing his recipe for eggs, scrambled eggs.
Yeah, like trying to make it like a diner.
Yeah, and you
put like milk in it and stuff like that.
So now you're like, I just can't get behind that.
No, I love cooking breakfast. Typically, some nights I'll cook breakfast and stuff for dinner.
Yeah.
To break up the usual dishes.
Yeah.
And eggs are mainly, a main part of it. So, anyways.
You won't find them in Guy Fieri's house. But moving on. Next up, you said you had a little financial tip for us?
Yes. So, well, it's not really a tip.
Okay.
But it's just released. I believe it was last week when I was doing my podcast prep. I came across that Chase Bank, teamed up with Whoop.
What is Whoop?
So if you're unfamiliar with Whoop, it's like a fitness tracker, but it's not like an Apple Watch or a Garmin. It's like a faceless band that you wear. You can either wear it on your bicep or your wrist. Typically it's your wrist, but it's kind of like one of those fitness trackers where it has no watch face. So it's not a watch. It's just like a fitness tracker.
Okay, got it.
So it's
interesting.
It's like a quote unquote premium one because you have to pay a subscription.
Of course you do.
Of course, like everything nowadays.
Everything else.
It's a subscription model to it, and that's why a lot of people sometimes complain about it. I've tried it before. It's pretty cool. But it is pretty hefty price. It's like $300 and up.
Ouch.
It's like $360.
For a year or a month?
For a year.
Okay.
A month, I think the premium is like $30. It's a little hefty for a fitness tracker when you can. But anyways.
I will say, shout out though. I like their name. Whoop.
Yeah, Whoop is pretty cool. And a lot of serious.
There it is.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Serious athletes use this. But anyways. Back to the thing, Chase and Whoop teamed up. So if you have a Chase Sapphire Reserve, which is one of their premium cards, credit cards, or a preferred card, which is the step down from the Reserve, now can enjoy exclusive Whoop membership benefits. So for Reserve members, the top tier, they can get Whoop Life, which is their most premium model, for free for your first year.
Oh.
So $300 off right there.
That's not bad.
And you get the fitness tracker. So if you're a Reserve member and you want to try Whoop, it's free. If you use
there it is. I'm sorry.
Every time we say it.
Every time, that's what I think of.
So you can get your first year off. And
cool.
if you're the step down preferred member, you can get $100 off your year membership. So you can pick whatever, subscription model you want. If you're looking to get healthy this year and you're with Chase, I think you should check it out.
That's awesome.
So if you're a Reserve member, like the top tier travel card or whatever, go ahead and check them out because you can try it out. And if you don't like it, it's for free.
But hey, we all love free.
Yeah, or if you're a preferred member, you get $100 off. So that's pretty cool too. So it'd be only like $200.
Look at that. You're helping financially and you're helping with fitness today.
Yeah, so it's
I'm proud of you.
Starting the new year off. So if you're a Chase card holder, go ahead, check out Whoop. If you would like to try their services and get healthy.
One more. Whoop. There it is.
There it is.
I love it. Anyways,
moving on.
Moving on. everyone. Those were our daily headlines for today. Time to go to Music Corner.
Yes.
I'm going to start this off with my favorite guy in country music. Can you guess who?
Thomas Rhett.
Yes. Love Thomas Rhett.
Yeah, he's cool. No, seriously, we met him and he was great.
I know.
I was so nervous.
I was like a bumbling idiot. You're like, I was so like, hi. What, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I was like, how you doing, sir?
Yes,
He's
sir.
like, hey, how's it going, sir?
You're like, I'm good, sir.
I'm good,
just
sir.
kept saying, sir.
Thank you, sir. I shook his hand a few times.
Said, thank you, sir. And then what's funny is that we'll have to share this photo if I can find it. The photo of us with Thomas Rhett. You look great, right? You guys are just pals hanging out. I'm over in the corner, and I never do an open mouth smile. My face is like so shocked, like I just met like
a superhero,
and I'm like looking at him with like stars in my eyes. I look like a dork. Okay, I tried to be so cool and chill, and I was like,
well, you were talking about like, oh, I missed you at the ACMs. I told you like just like, hey, say it. You know?
I did say it, and he's like, okay. I was like, well, dang it.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he gets a whole bunch of stuff all the time, but at least you tried.
Yeah.
And you got to meet your
Superman,
Superman, basically.
I did.
So.
But going back to this story.
Yes.
So Thomas Rhett recently revealed he is going deaf.
Really?
And wears hearing aids.
Is it just from like all the concerts over the years?
So there wasn't a reason as to why, but I'm assuming that's probably it because I could see a lot of artists
with the earpieces and stuff. Yeah.
But basically, he recently revealed that he is losing hearing in his left ear, so much so that he has had to go get hearing aids to bring the sound of his world back to the way it once was. On a recent podcast episode of That Sounds Fun, he made the statement and let his fans know what's been going on. He said, I'm kind of going deaf in the left ear. I had to go get hearing aids as a 35-year-old man. Now, it seems as if he's wearing 2 hearing aids, though, one in each ear, maybe to balance out the volume. But he said, I wore them for like a week, and then he looked, his wife, Lauren, was there with him, and recalled asking her after that week was over, is this legit what you hear all day long? And she said... and he added to that, he was like, I can't think straight. It's so loud. And she was like, babe, welcome.
Yeah.
With 4 kids in the house, and this is what you're hearing all day long, what you've been missing out on.
Oh, my goodness.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was like, maybe I won't wear it all the time.
Might just take a break. Oh, they're yelling too much. Just pop them out.
Yeah, leave it to his wife.
What?
Whoopsies, especially with a 5th child on the way. It's going to get very loud.
Did they figure out the gender
So
yet?
that was my other follow-up news with that. So that's number 1, Thomas Rhett going deaf in his left ear, unfortunately. But
well, hopefully it gets better and the hearing aids help him.
I think so. And number 2 is that they're having their 5th child in March. They're going to wait till the day of for the gender until the baby is born. So we still don't know if it's a boy or a girl. But Lauren, his wife, is carrying an 11-pound baby already.
Wow.
That baby is measured at 11 pounds. And they said it's going to be the biggest baby they've had so far. Dude, if that's my baby on number 5, I'd be like, after this, we're done. I don't care if it's another girl and you want a boy. We're done.
Yeah. Yeah, that's...
It's a big baby.
Yeah, it's a big baby.
Mm-hmm. But sometime in March is the due date. They didn't tell the official due date. But they did say that they are waiting till the baby is born to find out if it's a boy or a girl. I'm rooting for Thomas because he got 4 girls. I know he wants a boy.
Yeah.
I'm like rooting for him. I'm like, come on, man. Get that boy.
No, he might be a girl dad, but I'm rooting for him. Either way, I hope they have... a healthy baby.
Yes.
Either way. But congrats to them, and hopefully Thomas gets the baby
boy in the family.
Baby boy in the family.
Yes. So that is my country news. What do you got for us for Music Corner?
Yes. So my obsession with Ella Langley.
Oh my gosh. We're staying in the country realm. Got
yes.
it. Okay.
Staying in the country realm today. So doing the podcast prep, I came across an article where Riley Green shares that he is proud of Ella Langley.
Didn't they date at one point?
I don't know. There's a lot of speculation, rumors that they are, but they just said they're good friends. But that's what they all say.
That's what they all say.
So maybe they just want to keep things private, which I don't blame them. Mm-hmm. So Langley just made history with Choosing Texas. The song hit #1 on Billboard Hot 100 Country Airplay
Heck yeah.
chart and Hot Country Songs chart. This makes Langley the first woman to top all three simultaneously.
Wow.
Green and Langley have 2 hits together, and Green says it is hard to make it in this industry, and to see it happen for Langley makes him proud.
Oh, that's sweet.
So he's supporting his.
You were about to say his woman, and it's not even his woman.
Well, maybe secretly. I don't know.
I don't know. You were shipping Ella Langley and Bailey Zimmerman this weekend.
Yeah, but on other news, Bailey Zimmerman posted something on his Instagram saying, "Oh, for Valentine's Day, I'm going out with somebody."
Yeah, he posted like, guess who has a date for Valentine's Day? It was him, and he was doing it to the song Choose in Texas.
Yeah.
And you're so convinced it was Ella Langley. I forgot to tell you, I found the follow-up to that. He did not go out on a date with Ella Langley.
He went with someone else?
No, he just met up with one of his friends. Like one of his guy friends that he hasn't
I think he's still shooting shots towards.
Oh, I think so too. But
Ella Langley.
this huge thing because people were like freaking out. Oh my gosh, congratulations!
But she was on tour with Eric Church.
Yeah, you have a date for Valentine's Day because Bailey's been saying like I just want a girlfriend, things like that.
Yeah.
So I was freaking out, and then he posted a thing after, and it's someone famous, I think, that they were just like
hanging out,
got to meet up or something like that. And he was like, "This was the date I was talking about, guys." I'm like, Bailey, you literally. You tricked us all. We were all rooting for you. You're so mad over there.
Yeah, I'm like rooting for him. Then I don't know. After I did my podcast story for Riley Green,
now you're rooting for him.
It's man, I was watching interviews with him. I was like, he's pretty cool. I would hang out with him.
So in other words, Ella Langley is just stuck in an imaginary love triangle that you have made for her.
Yeah, she needs to figure it out.
She doesn't even know she's in it.
She's like, who cares, dude? She's like,
that's funny.
Forget this guy on B&T or whatever. But anyways, so that happened. So Riley Green said he is proud of Miss Langley
and
for her success.
Congratulations to Miss Langley because that is a big deal for her. So
yes, she is killing it. So maybe one day we can interview them.
That'd be awesome.
That would be really cool.
Hit us up.
Yep.
But anyways, moving on. Time to go to reality review. This takes place at B&T Backyard Take.
Yes.
This is where we review reality TV that we have been watching recently because you and I are kind of obsessed with those things.
Yeah.
And first off, we did watch Extracted, the recent episode last week. Things got crazy.
Yeah, this season is getting pretty wild. They're
more savage.
I guess the producers were like, we need to start cutting these people left and right.
That's true. That season 1 took forever,
really
so maybe
dragged
that's
out.
Why.
Yeah.
But there's some. I just gotta say there is some alliances being formed, but also there are some cutthroat people on that show.
Yeah, it's really a game that you got to play, and it's if you don't, it's. The other team is going to do it to you. So you have to look out for your person out there in the wild. So.
And the last episode that we just watched, which was last week's, to give an update, this was their challenge where they had to go in the dark and go get to a supply box in pitch black in a forest. They had to wait till nighttime, and they could only use the light provided by their families, which the families had to put together this light box, and they had to charge it, I guess.
Yep.
And however much they charge it, that's the only light that these people had. And one of the girls was afraid of the dark. So
she was having a panic attack on screen.
And it was a far walk for them to get to this supply drop. And the thing is that if your light went out, either on the way there or on the way back, you were stuck in the woods for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
With no shelter or anything else. That's
And you have the bears and stuff
like
that.
The bears are worse this time.
Yeah, you could hear them on screen.
Yeah,
so
it's insane this season.
Yeah,
they've got to be though. You and I talk about this all the time. They're got to have crew members watching.
I'm sure they have security.
They've got to because you can't just leave them out there.
No, I'm sure they're monitoring their positions, and they probably have a boat on standby or people near their campsites.
Yeah,
to be able to, God forbid something did happen. You know.
But that's what happened last time. We're going to be caught up on how does this end because at one point one of the people did lose their light, one or two. And then the episode ended. So this week we're getting caught up on, are they still there or are they gone?
Or they're going to extract, yeah.
Because at that point, I don't know about you, if it's pitch black in the woods and everything, I'd just be like, I'm out. I'm just, take me home. If I can't get back to my shelter.
I would try to push through it, but it's dangerous, because like if you trip on something, you're going to cause maybe serious injury and stuff like that. And then you just got to weigh the risk if that is going to be the case for that.
And I'm already night blind, so that does not help at all. Right?
Yeah.
So I don't know, but it'll be interesting to keep up to date. If you've been keeping up with Extracted on Hulu, let us know your thoughts as well.
Yeah.
See what it is about this season.
Or if you haven't checked it out, go ahead and check it out. They have a whole 2 seasons.
Yes, it's so good. And on the other side of this, away from survival stuff, we've gotten back into our Gordon Ramsay Secret Service.
Oh, yeah.
We love Gordon Ramsay. We're kind of obsessed with him. You actually got to go to Gordon Ramsay's restaurant for your birthday 2 years ago.
Yes, you did take me to the one in D.C.
Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
And it was as good as it looks on TV.
It was really cool. They had
really
like
cool.
the red and blue chefs and stuff like that, which was really cool. And they gave me a free dessert.
Two free desserts.
Yeah,
because you couldn't decide.
Yeah, they gave me like the special, like his mom's pudding or something like
bread
that.
Pudding, I think.
Which was really good. And what else?
I don't remember the other one. It was like some sort of cake, I think.
And the coffee was great too.
Yeah,
I love coffee. So.
But anyways, we're obsessed with Gordon Ramsay, so we've gotten back into his cooking shows, especially Secret Service, which we love because this is the one where he goes in undercover to different restaurants around the country, and he like checks it out, and then he has an insider who's been telling him about the restaurant, how it's working, and he like watches it from afar with like cameras. He basically gets to be a spy, and he loves it, and you can tell.
Yeah, he has like a undercover van and
he
stuff
does,
like that,
and cameras and everything. And then he comes in and says, "I know what's been going on here," and he basically refreshes the restaurant.
Yeah, which is really cool. But some of the owners are like, "Oh, I know what's best."
Oh my gosh.
Like,
some of these owners were like, walked in, and there was one, he's like, "You can get out of my restaurant." I'm like, dude, this is Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, it's like some people just like have a crazy ego, dude.
Yes,
you know,
it's insane.
And it's like, all right, I get it. Like, I'm all for having confidence, but if Gordon Ramsay shows up, it's like, how are you gonna like argue with him?
Right?
Like you like just need to chill out, dude. There's levels to it, and obviously Gordon Ramsay's been operating at a high level for
years.
Pretty much my whole life.
Yeah.
You need to chill out,
yeah.
Girl Scout, you know?
And I also love that those comments come from the ones who are like, well, I've never been in the restaurant industry before.
Yeah.
I'm like, you've never been in the restaurant industry, and then you decide to open a restaurant. You don't know how that works. You're not a chef. And then when Gordon Ramsay comes in, you're going to say, well, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, dude.
Yeah, it's like
you're not even in the restaurant industry. You're a finance dude. Yeah. Like, it's the stupidest thing.
I did this for my retirement, so freak off, Gordon. You know? I'm like, dude, chill out, man. Like, you just started yesterday.
Right. I'm like, you don't even know anything about this. So,
oh, my gosh.
I don't know. If you want a good show to watch when you're just like, even background noise and stuff like that, I definitely suggest checking it out. It's on Hulu as well. Gordon Ramsay, I think it's Secret Service. Plus, he gets to be like a little spy, which is fun to watch him do that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
He's like running to the back door, like, "Ooh, are they in there?"
Or like leave his van or something, and like just pop up, and people are like, "Oh my
gosh!" Yeah, it's so funny. But I will say, if he ever shows up into a restaurant like that, I'm not touching that food anymore. That's for sure.
I would probably throw up.
Probably.
I'd probably just throw
That's
up.
when you know it's bad.
Just instantly just throw up in your chair.
Gordon Ramsay.
As soon as he shows up with a camera crew, you know it's a wrap.
You know it's bad. A wrap. Oh my gosh. But those are 2 shows we've been watching for reality review. So if you want to check it out, let us know what you think. If you're wondering if we're going to watch Love is Blind again, I know we talked about it in season 1. That would be a no. We're over it. It's boring.
Yeah, it's kind of, there's nothing against it, but it got repetitive.
Same thing over and over. So if you watch it, let us know how it goes, but we're good to go.
Yeah.
So, that's going to wrap up our show, though. That was reality review. Do you have a Brandon's bumper sticker?
No, not really. I've been slacking on my bumper stickers, but I don't know. I'll save that I got one planned.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I got a good one. I think we're gonna say we talked about saving it for Wednesday or Friday.
Okay, I like it.
So we'll keep you guys on.
We'll tease you. We'll keep you on edge.
On edge, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Well, thank you all so much for tuning in. As always, we love you guys.
Yes.
We will be back on Wednesday with weird news, with apparently Brandon's bumper sticker.
Yes.
With daily headlines and all that. We'll be back for another B&T Table for Two this week as well. Again, if you have a place that we need to be checking out, go ahead to our social media. Let us know. That's how it happened with Stockyards. And we would love to go wherever you suggest for us. Other than that, we're going to wrap it up for the day. We hope that you have a great rest of your Monday and Tuesday. Yes. And we will talk to you again on Wednesday. Follow us. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Apple. Did I forget something?
Nope. I think that covers it. But we just want to say thank you guys. Thank you again to Stockyards for having us and doing a shout out. We appreciate you guys, and we will be back soon. But please take care of yourselves, guys, and remember to keep on keeping on.
Bye, y'all. We love you.
See ya.